Hey YouTube, how you guys doing today? Alright, this is my video blog for August 23rd, 2011. Just gotta reconnect to the chat real quick. So how you guys all doing today? Hope you guys are enjoying it. This is gonna be my first blog of the week. The rest of the blog schedule, we're gonna do on Thursday here, and then Saturday, maybe. Either Saturday or we're just gonna push it to Monday. Just check out the schedule. So I'm going to start off talking about Terrel Pryor. Terrel Pryor has been claimed by the Oakland Raiders as a supplemental draft pick. So he will be a quarterback for the Oakland Raiders somewhere on their depth chart. I don't think he's going to do much. There's been talk over the weekend multiple times of him saying he's not going to appeal his suspension. He will appeal his suspension. I think he didn't say it before the supplemental draft because he figured if he says, oh yeah, I'm going to appeal my suspension, then people are going to be like, or Goodell will just be like, yeah, you're not going to the supplemental draft. If you're just going to sit here, be stupid, and appeal it right after I granted you eligibility to go into the supplemental draft, Goodell's going to be thinking, alright, so he just said he'd take 5-game suspension so he could be eligible. Now he's just going to appeal and try and get reduced. I mean, go ahead and appeal it, but Goodell better not break that down any smaller for him. That better be a 3-game suspension or 5-game suspension. No questions asked. That's what I would say. That's just my take on that. I don't think Terrel Pryor's gonna do much for that team. They got Colin Kaepernick, yeah, Colin Kaepernick, Alex Smith, Troy Smith. They're full. They don't need him. They don't need that guy. So it's going to be interesting to see if... Here, let me just click record on this video. So we're talking about Terrel Pryor and how I think he's going to be bad. It's going to be interesting to see if maybe they try and convert him. I think they could convert him to a possible wide receiver look. I don't know if they're gonna. He's tall, he's big, he's lanky. I think he could be a wide receiver. I don't know if that's their best option at this point, so I'm not real sure on that one. I mean, I don't think he's going to be a legitimate threat this year in the NFL anyways, so there's not really a point of him even going into the supplemental draft. He should have stayed in college. I think his draft stock would have raised. But you never know. I mean, maybe he just felt he had to get in here and start doing something. Don't forget, later on in the show, you guys can either call me in on Skype and ask me a question, or you can type me get in on the chat, be a guest or something, log in as a name, chat me up. I got Daggy on here right now. Add this guy to my friends. So he's on there now. But before I go off on any more tangents, I'm gonna switch on to AJ Burnett of the Yankees. AJ Burnett went 1 2/3 innings, giving up 5 hits, 7 earned, just got nailed, whacked up big time, pitched terrible. Him and Girardi had a small exchange there on the mound. Girardi was asked about it after the game. Girardi basically said nothing happened. I don't know if I'm buying that. I think Girardi and Burnett don't get along just because they're paying the guy $17 million and he's not performing. The guy's not doing anything good for the team. He's won 1 game in August in 3 years for them. I mean, say maybe I think that there's an option on him next year at the end of next year, so you still gotta get through a whole nother year. If you can just find some way to work with him and get some command, I'd say completely switch up his windup. His windup's really confusing, it's really mechanical. I think if they can get his windup figured out, I think he's gonna be much more successful. I don't know if he's going to listen. He's a big, tall guy. He's stubborn. I don't think he wants to listen to anybody. Burnett knows he can just go out there and pitch. I'm not saying all of it's mechanical, but I think a good deal of it's also mental, too. It's the 2 M's right there, mechanical and mental. The guy doesn't really know what he's doing all the time. I think he gets confused out there. I think he gets sick of it, sick of the boos. He gets booed a lot at Yankee Stadium. So I just don't know. Sometimes I wonder what that guy is thinking and what he thinks he's going to be able to do to contribute to this team. So, I don't know. I think he's a good guy. I think he can play well. But I still don't think he wants to, really. He's been beaten down so much there in New York City, especially in the past couple months, where it's like, all right, man, it's the third year of your contract. Start actually doing something for the team, and you're doing nothing still. He's just doing nothing to help this team. It's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse. So, I don't know, I just think he's got to figure something out here soon. Or he's going to be in big time trouble. Alright, now to go to my last session, we're going to go to iPod time. This is brought to you by the ESPN Score Center app. Free app in the Apple App Store. I'm just going to show you, go through the lead, look who the lead is, what the lead is for the night, which is like just all top games. So I'll just run through that quickly, and then we're going to call it quits on the YouTube video. But I'll stick around here, talk some more with you guys. That's when you guys can call me in on Skype now. Alright, we got Tigers at Rays. Brad Penny versus David Price. That's in Tampa. Red Sox game back in the Yankees. They're taking on the Rangers tonight. Lackey going for a win tonight. That's in Texas. Mets and Phillies. Chicago White Sox at Los Angeles Angels. Little League World Series continues. Canada, of course, lost today, 6-0. We saw the Rhode Island team walk off on Netherlands, so that was interesting. Little League World Series getting underway. We got another good game coming up tonight. We got Georgia going up against Clinton County, Pennsylvania. Place will be packed once again. Looks like we have an Oriole fan. Oh boy, I like Oriole fans. You guys are good people. I'm gonna add this guy to my friends. Alright, so that's pretty much all I got for my YouTube people. Check out the Little League World Series. It's going to be good stuff. We're going to do another blog on Thursday. Just got to type here to my buddy. Alright, so that's all I got for my YouTube people. I'm going to end my YouTube video. Thank you for watching YouTube. We're going to do another video on Thursday at around the same time. So if you are checking this out live on Blog TV, make sure you get on, check it out. Good stuff. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm out.